Yo, peace and blessings. Coming back with another topic Thursday. Today, I want to talk about everybody is not equal, and that's okay. Everybody is not equal, and that's okay. And I'm not talking about in a context of when it comes to equal rights or treating people with respect the same. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about as far as things that we're blessed with. When it comes to gifts, talents, and abilities, everybody is different. Everybody has their own unique gift, talent, abilities, things that they can do, things that they were blessed with. And yes, when it comes to respect and equal rights and stuff like that, we're equal in that way. Yes, nobody's better than anybody. But when it comes to what we were gifted with, we all differ, and we're not equal when it comes to that. There's certain things that certain people could do that other people just can't do because they just were blessed with that ability, that gift, that talent, whatever it is that they can do. And I talked about this in a video years ago, but it was shorter, and I just wanted to bring it back up again. If you even look at sports, nothing against the WNBA. I love the WNBA. I always went to WNBA basketball games when I was younger. I love it. And I love the NBA too. But when you look at the athletic ability of the men in the NBA versus the women in the WNBA, there's a major difference. Anybody could see that. Even if you're not a fan of basketball, you can see that. You know, these guys are jumping out the gym. They're fast. They're doing all type of crazy athletic things on the court. And that doesn't mean that the WNBA women aren't talented at all. Some of them could ball with the men. Actually, a lot of them. But when it comes to jumping high and running really fast and things of that nature, the men are more blessed with that ability, and because of genetics and different things as well. So that's the example what I mean by we're not equal, and that's okay. Even when it comes to certain players' abilities on the court, some players are athletically gifted where they can jump out the gym, they can run real fast. Some players aren't that athletic, they aren't that fast, but they may be more fundamentally sound than that player. So that player might be a freak of nature when it comes to those athletic things, but that other player can have the advantage over him because he is more fundamentally sound. He's more skilled. He works on his skills more. And that's okay. That's another example of we're not equal, and that's okay. Some people are gifted with being able to jump out the gym. Some people are gifted with the ability to shoot from distance. And some people can't shoot from that distance, but they may be a better post-up player. They might be a better defensive player. They might be, whatever it is that they were gifted with. When it comes to singing, some people may not, this person may have the better vocal range than that person, but this person may know how to write songs better and dance better and do other things better than that person. So yeah, that person may have the more vocal range and different things when it comes to singing, but this person also could sing, maybe not as high as the range as that person, but they can sing, dance, write their own music, produce their own music, and that is the difference between them. And that's perfectly fine because everybody has their own unique gift that separates them from everybody else. So we're not all going to be equal. We're all going to have our own different niche, and that's the beautiful thing about life. Oh, let me change something. That's the beautiful thing about life. Everybody is going to be different. Nobody's going to be the same. If everybody was the same, it would be boring. There wouldn't be no excitement. There wouldn't be no adventure to people's journeys and learning from them and watching them grow on their journey and watching their story and watching their process and watching them grow. There wouldn't be no fun in that if everybody was the same. There wouldn't be no fun watching everybody doing the same thing on the court. or in life or in any industry or whatever it is that we're looking at. So there's nothing wrong with everybody not being the same. Everybody not being equal. That's not a bad thing. Yes, when it comes to rights and treating people with respect and equality, yes. But when it comes to what we were blessed with, everybody's not equal. Some people could have better memory than some people. Some people can just be around people and feel the energy better than people. They can see through people quicker than somebody else can. They can pick up intuitively on things better than some people can. They can dream things and have visions better than other people can. Some people can't do that as good. Some people can't decipher and apply it to real life when they wake up from those visions and dreams. It's many different talents and gifts and abilities that we all have that someone else doesn't have. And that's perfectly fine, because everybody's going to have their own niche. Everybody's going to have their own uniqueness. And that's the beauty of life, because we don't want nothing to be the same. We don't want anybody doing the same thing or talking the same. That's how we mix everything in this big pot, and we get this big pot of gumbo. And everybody out there who love gumbo know what I'm talking about, especially that seafood gumbo. That's my joint. But you just get this big pot of gumbo, and there's just so many different flavors, so many different things in it, and that's what makes it so good, because you never know what you're gonna get out of anybody. Anybody could bring something new to the table, and that's what keeps pushing things forward, because just when we think somebody can't come up with something new, somebody comes with something new. And then that person that's blessed with something else, they come on next on the journey and they do something new and push it forward. And that's how we keep things rolling and keep creating and keep the experience at a high level. So I'm not going to make this long. I'm not going to keep babbling because it's not a long topic. But just remember, there's nothing wrong with everybody not being equal when it comes to what we were gifted with, what we're talented with, and our abilities. Some people may be genetically gifted in their looks more than others. That might just be their niche. But this person might have the better charisma, the better personality, the better interaction with people when it comes to talking and relating to people. This other person might have that over them. So yeah, people may be looking at them with their looks as their gift, genetically gifted with that. But you might still have the niche over that person because of what you were gifted with your personality, the way you could be attentive to people's feelings, emotions, conversations, relate to people better, your personality, your energy. You know, certain people, that's a gift too. Certain people, energy is just out of this world. And some people just can't match that. So, you know, just remember that. Everybody's not equal. Peace, blessings, stay safe, masked up, and keep doing your thing. We're going to rock out as much as we can. To the next topic. Peace.